Some people are predicting Hearts to lead the way in the battle against Celtic for the Scottish Premiership title, but it is Derek McInnes who is leading the way in the managerial race to become the best manager of the season, as he has won the award for August. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. The SPFL Premiership Manager of the Month award goes to none other than Del Boy, the Hearts manager, Derek McInnes. Unbeaten start to the season, sitting joint top of the table with 10 points. And I know a lot of people are going to be bitching, a lot of people are going to be complaining, but why has he won it? Because Rodgers should win it. Rodgers has got 10 points as well. Because that's what they did last year when Jimmy Thielen won the award. Remember?
Yeah,
Celtic and Aberdeen mirrored the exact same results.
Right, well, let's get into it. It'd be easier to talk.
But then the next month, they mirrored the same results again, and Rodgers got it. And they weren't complaining then. Fact is,
10 points out of 12 is better for Hearts than Celtic. That's
absolutely.
If Celtic got 12 out of 12, Rodgers would have won it.
I mean, possibly, but I think you could still make a case for McInnes deserving it.
No, absolutely. But so let's get into it. Right, be easy to talk about Derek, but we'll get to him. Is there anyone outside of him, and we'll say Rodgers, that is worth a shout? Davy Gray.
Unlucky against St Mirren. Should have had that penalty, in my opinion. That would have put them on 7 points with a game in hand. Possibly Davy Gray could have had a shout if they had won that game. I'm thinking, if you look at the new Motherwell manager, Jens Askew,
Aye.
and this Kilmarnock manager, Stuart Kettlewell, I just think there's too many draws in there. Had they maybe got a win?
Yeah,
four draws is...
Yeah, I think maybe had they got a
like
win or
2
something.
wins or something, 2 wins, 2 draws, who knows?
Falkirk doing not bad. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss.
What about Russell Martin?
No.
No argument?
No.
What have he said he's undefeated?
Yeah, that doesn't.
What have he said he ate all his vegetables?
That doesn't really work when you've no wins. So, I think that it probably was, I think it was between McInnes and Rodgers, and yeah, no, they gave it to McInnes.
I think the proof's in the pudding, right? I'm not counting the Champions League games, right, or shit like that, but they do get factored in. The Celtic fans' opinion, there was Celtic fans calling for Rodgers to go after that Rangers game.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's the majority, right, but there was people who was calling for Derek to go.
Well, definitely not. So
I don't see how a guy who's unfairly, in our opinion, getting called to go, be anywhere near Big Derek here when it comes to this. Derek McInnes was always going to win this, and the fact of the matter is this: Rodgers, after that 0-0 game at Ibrox, those two should never get an award again.
Also fortunate to beat St Mirren in the opening
Trust me,
game
Martin
of the
won't.
season.
No, that is true.
Yeah, I mean, Martin might never win this award. He might not even be here by the end of September to try and win it. So
Well, no, but if you look at Celtic's 4 games, right?
although there is only 2 Premiership League games in September,
Yep.
so you could have an outside. Anyone could really win it.
Well, let's look at it, right? Rodgers, they scraped past St Mirren, beat Aberdeen 2-0. Again, who doesn't beat Aberdeen? Alright, beat Livy 3-0. Decent performance, can't complain. But then, the 0-0 against Rangers, a game that would get football stopped, let's face facts. So, 10 points out of 12 for Celtic.
Yeah, compare that to Hearts. Also beat Aberdeen by the same scoreline by 2-0. I think that Hearts were more impressive against Aberdeen than Celtic were.
What won at Tannadice?
Yep, hard place to go. Came back from behind, got the winner there. Oh yeah, 3-0 against Motherwell. It was a bit of a blip, but
Hearts' draw against Motherwell.
It's better than Celtic's draw against Rangers.
Even though they were at home, I think coming back for 3-0 down is some doing.
Yeah, and then they got a win against Livy, so yeah, it was maybe not as impressive as the Celtic win, but listen, I don't think you can have any complaints. I think Derek McInnes deserves this
Most
award.
Celtic fans would have expected to be 12 out of 12 playing good football. They are 10 out of 12 playing shite football. Would many Hearts fans have expected 10 out of 12?
Yeah, but it's the same. No, well, I don't know, but it's the same. Listen, Celtic have 10, Hearts have 10. You just would. I mean, Hearts are the lesser team, so therefore it's more impressive for Hearts to have 10 points. It'd be the exact same thing if Hearts were joined on 10 points with either Livingston or Falkirk. Or like
John.
or like Dundee, who are expected to be shite. If Dundee had 10 points right now, I wouldn't even sit here and dream of making the argument. Oh no, Mcinnes deserves it more than Presley. I'd be like, hold on. Presley had no hope. Everybody had written this guy off.
If he beat Rangers, would he be in with a shout?
Possibly.
Definitely. But so no complaints then. Derek was the only option. What could he win it again in September? If he wins on Saturday, tomorrow, he might.
I'm not saying he was the only option, but I think he was the right pick. I think he was the worthy winner.
Right, well there was two options though. We'll agree on that. Two only real options.
I mean, probably. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Right, that's what he had to say. It's nice to win the award, but it's really all about the team's performance. We've had a good start and hopefully we can build on it, but any individual award is down to good staff and players and the team doing well. End of quote. Cookie cutter shite.
Yeah, cutter shite, but another thing that's worth noticing, I mean, Hearts and Celtic have both won 3 games each and are unbeaten. No other team in the league's won more than 1 game.
Really? Any teams haven't even won a game?
We've got 6 teams.
Without
6 teams in the league don't even have a win.
Which is insane.
And the 4 teams that do have a win have only got 1 each. Livingston, Falkirk, Dundee United and Hibs. Now yeah, some teams only played 3 games. But still. I mean, I think it was between Rodgers and Mcinnes.
Crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy, but
what I would say is Falkirk only played 3. I think their game in hand that they never played was against Aberdeen.
Aye.
If Falkirk had played, it's ifs and buts, but if Falkirk had played Aberdeen, and let's say they won that, which, no wait, they did play Aberdeen.
They beat Aberdeen.
Who's the game they didn't play then? What's the game that got postponed?
Hibs, I think. Yeah, it was Hibs.
You sure?
Yeah, because Dundee United were against Aberdeen.
Right, well let's say Falkirk had played Hibs, and they'd beat them. I think you can make a case for John McGlynn getting it.
Yeah.
7 points, 2 wins and a draw out of 4 games.
No, absolutely. Yeah, because for a newly promoted team, that's good. But he didn't. They didn't play it. So who knows? Who knows how that'll play out? Actually, wait, I think those 2 games get played this midweek. So at least we've got some games to par us through the Champions League because there's no teams in the Champions
What's
League.
your thoughts on the teams sitting 3rd and 4th right now? Only in playing 3 games.
Good for them, shite for me. And the rest of the league. Put it this way. Hibs won their game in hand, which I would expect them to do against Falkirk. They're only 2 points behind Celtic and Hearts.
Absolutely. I mean, Aberdeen, as much as we've been bashing them.
Oh, what way are you spinning? Oh, if they win their game in hand, they go at 10th, maybe. Probably wouldn't even because of goal difference.
Well, no, but my point is, like, I think they're a bit fortunate that
no teams have really.
The mid, it's still very close. I know where it starts the season, but I think Aberdeen are a little bit fortunate. There's been a lot of draws.
Aye.
Therefore, they don't find themselves behind by as many points as they possibly could have.
Aye, no, I accept that.
If there had been, because I think there's been an abnormal amount of draws this season.
No, there has been, and I think it'll probably continue, to be honest, this weekend. Looking at the fixtures, some tough games for the top teams. So,
but we'll cover that in the preview show.
We will. But any chance of Derek winning it in September?
Well, it's only 2 games. Rangers and Falkirk.
Yeah.
I think if Mcinnes wins both of those games, I think he's in there with a shout.
Well, he's got to be winning at Ibrox. That's not for everyone. Or is it?
Losing at Ibrox isn't really for everyone either. If not for anyone.
That's it.